Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on another Doodle Diary. As always, I'm Patrick, and we're going to be drawing some cool little doodles. I was commissioned to do a doodle here of Magneto. Magneto, of course, is from the X-Men, and he is an awesome villain slash good guy slash, I don't know, I guess he's just misunderstood or has a very terrible way of trying to fight for the rights of the mutant populace. And I guess that's, that's part of the struggle of X-Men. Of course, they come in contact with many villains, but all in all, it's the government and the people discriminating against them, and of course Magneto and his team of crazy thugs who are trying to end that discrimination, which is cool. But he does it in all the wrong ways. So yeah, that's a little bit of a tiny backstory on Magneto. If you got some more to talk about Magneto, tell me below. I know this is a commission piece. Someone wanted this after seeing the Batman. If you've not seen the Batman doodle is already sold, because I put it up on my Etsy shop. But this one sold, of course, because it was a commission. If you would like one similar or something like that, then hit me up. Below is my Facebook and my Twitter and everything. Do go there and send me, almost burped on you. Do go there to Facebook and send me a message. That'll be amazeballs. I said amazeballs. I apologize for that already, but this is a take. We're just keeping on going. This is the take that finishes it. I've done like 3 takes. I'm probably going to think about them saying the same thing constantly. It's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me. But I wanted to talk about first off, I want to talk about the cable company, because recently on my live streams, if you've not been watching, I've not been streaming in like a week, and that's because the cable company, which I stream every day usually, but Sunday, and that's going to have to change every day, but probably Sunday and Wednesday or Sunday and Monday. I may do a 2 back-to-back day. It all depends. But I got to work on a better schedule, and I've got to upgrade my cable, because apparently streaming a ton, is either used a lot of bandwidth up, or I don't know what's going on with them. I had to call them, and it really is, it drives me crazy to deal with customer service of a place. And, I don't know, probably you're just preaching to the choir here, because you guys have all dealt with any kind of customer service. But my customer service, I just don't like it. I like cable modem customer service, because I know that they tell you the same stuff, because they have to, because a lot of you call when you've bumped a cable on your router and you think the world's going crazy because you can't see your nudity or your Facebooks or your Facebook nudity, whatever it is that you get into. It's your own bag. Rocket man, whatever. Do what you got to do to survive. And they tell you, did you kick your router? It's kind of like the IT Crowd. If you don't watch that show, it's amazing. I think it's on Netflix. So go grab a face full of that. And, one of the things he says when they call the IT department, the place he works for, calls his department to fix something, he asks if you've turned it off and on again. And that's crazy. This is the equivalent of that in real life, which, that's cool because it's observational comedy anyway. You're like, oh, God, people tell me to do that too. That's the reason it's funny. It's so funny because it's absurd, but it's also true because they always tell you that. It's kind of like, my car won't start. Did you check the gas? Is there gas in it? Did you put the key in the ignition? Stuff like that. That makes that funny, because a lot of us do that. A lot of us, a lot of the populace freak first, call and proclaim, grandiose things have happened to our computer and the world's collapsing around us, please help, when all you did was, you flip-flop or something that you got sitting around eating Cheetos, watching your computer, kick the cable, and next thing you know, the grids went down for you. You're out of the matrix. You're scared. Oh, God, I want to take the pill. I need back my Twitter feed. God almighty, something's going to happen. Like that. And they're, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I need to plug it back in. Apologies, guy at the cable company. He's like, no, don't sweat it. I'm getting paid for this, and I also hate this job with a passion that burns hotter than the sun. Oh, cool. Peace out. Hey, make sure to stay on here for like a feedback thing. And no one ever does. Who does that? Even if you're happy. Even if that's happy, you don't. Even if you're mad, you're not going to. I mean, maybe if you're mad, you will. Like, I am thoroughly displeased. Because some people do that. I don't. Tell me in the comments if you do. No judging. I mean, that's a good thing. You're helping them with feedback, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe you're giving back to society. You feel that's your good deed. And so making sure that the company that you're calling the gripe at you do that right and everything goes according to plan. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you cope with it, but I don't. I just hang it up. But anyway, talking with them, they tell you, they're like, did you check your router? Did you, power cycle your modem? They say it fancy, which means, have you turned off your damn modem and turned it back on? And I'm like, yes, I have, because, you check all these things. And I give them the benefit of the doubt the first couple of times they say it. But this sad thing about it is like, you don't talk to the same person twice. So you can't get, even if you call back in 5 minutes, it's a different person. And you can't get mad at them. And I understand that that's their job, and I've had jobs in the customer service world, working in a movie theater. If somebody comes in late to a movie, they're like, could you rewind it? Like it's a VHS tape. Like where we know you can't rewind projector. Now in this new age with fancy doodads and digital, digital projection and satellite shooting, cancer in the form of your favorite Transformers cartoon, whatever. I say cartoon, may as well be. It's all computer animated. But shooting it down from the sky into your fancy new ultra projector, and everybody's like, yay, my brain's glowing from all the tumorous cancer. I'm joking. I don't want to freak people out. Do go to the theater. I'm fairly certain that isn't a big deal. But they got some now where you can download it offline and stuff. It's really crazy, like what the stuff is moving to. And projectors, I always thought that was cool. I liked working with projectors. That was the coolest part of the job. But a lot of people, and I don't expect them to know it. Just like cable companies don't expect you to know what to do with a computer besides plug it in and look at Facebook. But I don't know. It just gets on my nerves after about the 80th time of being told to reset my router or what's wrong with my modem, stuff like that. That really grinds my gears, for lack of a better word. And it's upsetting. And I've had a lot of trouble with them in the past few, and I've chatted with them, and they apparently, I'm going to get back to streaming soon next week, so make sure to go on there's a link below. Go follow up there beforehand so you can get notified. Because we play games. We're playing the Warlords of Draenor beta and Minecraft. I need to play some Minecraft soon, too. I've been playing so much beta because it's the hot ticket right now. Everybody's wanting to see some beta. And I'm enjoying playing it because I love to be a part of it. I'm honored to be a part of it. Back in the alpha, it was pretty awesome. But I enjoy playing Warlords of Draenor and Warcraft in general. But yeah, I'm going to be back soon enough, I hope, because they're going to be sending me a business modem, because I'm getting a business account, which in all, this is a good thing, because I use my internet solely for business interactions, both with Etsy and YouTube, and this video you're watching is something I'm doing. And yeah, so that's awesome to see that hopefully work out, because I'm telling you, it's happened like 3 times in the past month, and the bandwidth, I don't know if you're charter cable, they most definitely, if you use too much bandwidth, they cap it. Don't let them lie to you. I'll let them lie to me for a few times, and then they finally, after my rage, had pulled it out of them, because they finally said yes, they do. After so much, I mean, every package has a bandwidth limit apparently, and make sure you check that out before. If you're someone who games and does streams and everything, make sure you check that out before. I had to go with the business account because I want the first off the ability, because I know I'm going to have to write off my taxes. This is the first year in a while that I've said from start of the month, from start of the year to the end of the year is solely on my art sales, my YouTube and my Twitch, and it's working out pretty good. So yeah, this is a pretty good vlog. Mostly me griping about charter cable. So yeah, I'm glad you like that. And maybe if I had I'm glad I don't have Magneto's powers, because I would probably you would take someone to stop me. I would have to be stopped, and I would feel bad about it when I was done, and people at Charter and all the cable company. I mean, why can't they? Oh, jeez. Oh, you should have seen me on the live stream. That's another reason to go to the live stream. You get to see a lot of the fun and gripitude. But tell me below, this is important, since we're drawing a mutant, what kind of mutant power would you like? I'm hip to the idea of immortality. And, you know, of course everyone has a fear of death, but I think in the end of the day, it's not necessarily my fear of death, it's my fear of not having, enough time to learn all the cool shit I want to learn. That's what drives me. I want to learn how to draw. I want to learn how to make puppets. I want to learn how to act. I want to learn how to direct. I want to learn how to write. So tell me what you think. What kind of power you want. And make sure it's something really cool. Right now you're seeing pictures of all the wonderful art that I've done previously in videos. Make sure to go show them love. And thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up. Show it some love. It takes one click and it changes the world for me and you and everyone else. It's going to make it beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the wonderful video, and cue the music.